Hey everyone, it's Zai, and I am 4 years on T. So I'm going to talk about the changes, starting from the top to the bottom, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is hair texture and hair loss. You can lose hair depending on your genetics. Androgens can trigger that. So I've gotten a little more thinness on the top, but if you look, it looks pretty okay, right? So over the last almost 4 years, I've been doing a few things to help retain it over time. Nothing is this miracle worker, so don't get me wrong. I've been using a DHT blocker shampoo. I probably use that about 3 times a week. Every day is best. A lot of DHT is secreted in the sebum of your scalp, so not washing your hair very often is actually doing you a bad favor because you're letting that DHT sit on there, potentially cause them to go dormant and fall out. Other than that, I know my hairline has masculinized. That's what happens. That's different than hair loss. Right now I am trying to formulate a head oil. Again, nothing is a miracle worker. It's a tool in helping you keep your hair to help block DHT. DHT is not good for your head hair. It can make it fall out if you're genetically predisposed. But DHT is responsible for beard hair and body hair and bottom growth and certain things like that. So it's a good and a bad thing depending on what you want. So I'm trying to formulate a head oil that can help regrow as well as naturally block DHT for people who can't take Minox or don't want to or can't take finasteride, whatever. They want something natural, or they want to use it alongside those things just as another precaution. So I've been testing on myself. I've definitely had these little baby hairs coming back on my hairline, so that's a really good sign. This is something that's not going to be overnight. Nothing is. Doesn't matter if it's beard growth, head hair growth, whatever. It's not overnight. I expect this to be maybe have some sort of visual difference within 6 months, but I don't know. I will start testing it soon on people, so that's the fun part. But overall, you know, I have my hair still. My dad did go like thin and start to bald here and whatnot. On my mom's side as well, my grandpa, like his hairline went back, and now he's pretty much really thin on the top. So I don't have the best genetics with that. I don't have the worst. Something to keep in mind. 2, and this is probably the thing that's changed the most from year 3 to 4, or even 3.5 to 4, and it's my facial hair. I have a lot more hair on my cheeks. That's a resistant area for me. It's just a genetic thing. It doesn't mean nothing will ever grow there. It just means it will be a lot harder. And I'm having to put in all the extra work. I derma roll there. I only do it once a week. I really should do 2 to 3 times. I use my beard oil, which is Dr. DHT beard grower oil. It's DHT safe and it stimulates blood flow with a similar mechanism to minoxidil. So, except it's 100% natural and it's not gonna, you know, hurt your heart or anything along those lines. I also have a small size too for anyone who is iffy or unsure. I put that out there. Both of them are very affordable regardless. So that has really helped my cheeks come in, so I can't not credit that. I know if I didn't do that for this last year or so, I would not have this visible bit right here. My upper cheeks, because that's the resistant area for me. Acne, it's been kind of on and off. It has been coming up more lately because I missed my shot. Not miss it, but I'm late for it, and every time I'm late for it, it causes acne because my levels dip lower than they're used to going because I skipped a day or 2, and then they go whoop. So I get acne, mostly like I'll get cystic ones here for the most part, or like on my back or my shoulders. Let's talk about voice. Okay, so I don't know when my voice stopped changing. It might have stopped changing somewhere around 2 years, or at least peaked there for the most part. There might be some gradual changes from then on out, but let's do a comparison.
My voice changed a little bit, I can kind of tell.
This is my voice 1 year on testosterone. And this is my voice 2 years on T. And this is my voice 3.5 years on T. This is my voice 4 years on T. Ah. height. Let's talk about body changes, because certain things have been changing over the last year. I'll do a quick little recap on the body hair. Yes, the body hair is spreading more. It's getting more full, especially my chest, my belly, my back is always getting hairier. My arms are very resistant to hormones genetically, so there's hair on them, but they're not these bare arms, like B-E-A-R. But what I do want to talk about especially is fat distribution and muscle. So I've gained some weight in the last year, both muscle and fat, and a lot has went to masculine and feminine areas. My T levels are well in range. They are on the higher end of range. I usually keep around 700 to 850. Beyond that, if I get to 900 up, then I get a lot of hair falling out, a lot of acne. I get those effects that aren't really desired, and there's no real benefit to it. It's not like my beard is growing 10 times faster and I'm getting acne. No, it's not. That's not how it works. So I just keep it right below that. So I have gained more fat like around my hips and my legs, but they also have a lot more muscle, so the composition is different. So basically, let me give you this in pant sizes. This might be easier. When I started T, I was like a 36, 38 pants. Okay, dump truck. Okay, and then a couple years into T, I got down to 32, 31, which, wow, that's a really big difference, right? And then right now, a couple years later, I'm about 34. So not quite as big as before, but not as small as I ended up after a couple years. And that's, like I said, that's my diet too. If I, which I'm not going to, I love the bear bod. The bear bod's great. But if I were to change the way I eat and lose fat, I would lose fat there, sure. But the more fat I get, the more I have noticeable hips. And that's fine. I do still have my uterus and things like that, so I do still have female hormones. They're on the higher end for male, which would be very low for female. So I know that plays a role, but also, obviously my bones didn't change because I started T after puberty. I started T when I was 23. But that's just kind of a point I'm making, is it's not always linear, you know. Something else that has changed is, like I said, my muscles, and that's because working out and eating more protein. I'm not perfect, but, you know, doing things better for my body has really helped. This is probably the most muscle I've ever had, which says a lot. My chest has gotten a lot bigger, all that. My shoulders, my lats, done a little more balancing with my body and my hip area. So those are pretty much the changes I wanted to go over, but I do want to shout out to my 3 products now. In 1 year, I released 3 products. My Scar Salve, 100% natural. These are all 100% natural. My Beard Balm and my Beard Oil. These are grower combo. You can use them together, separate. This one is the Boss for growth. This one helps with growth too, but this one's more powerful. This one can help condition the hairs. This one is more just for growth. If any of those things interest you, if you want to buy from a trans-owned business, small business, you can use this code YT15 for 15% off anything. And please do, if you like it, if you don't like it, if there's a problem, if there's something you love about it, message me, tell me. You know, I care about your feedback. Yeah, if you're wondering why I have all these packing boxes, because I pack all the orders and everything, and I know it's not cute, but this is my office now, so it's just all Dr. DHT stuff. It's taking over my life, but I'm okay with that. Well, thank y'all for watching, and if you have any comments, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. I do want to say, follow me on Instagram. I post a lot more there. I post things daily, all trans related, a lot of beard stuff, whether it be styling, science, whatever it is that's beard related. That is obviously my passion. So, but yeah, my name on Instagram is the same, some type of gay. So I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching. Peace.